What's up, YouTube? So today I have a game for you. I want to have 5 games this week. This tournament I just played the Michigan Class Championships. I'm in Class A. I was 18-22 going to the tournament, and I finished 3 out of 5. Here is game 1 of this tournament game. I lost the first one. I didn't lose again, but I got killed. You can see the accuracy difference. They had a 94.3 to my 82%, which really is not like that bad. It was 90 plus 30, if you know how time works. So it's 90 minutes, 30-second increment. There's no bonus time at move 40, so that was something there, but it didn't even matter. I got crushed, and I want to show this game. So before I get into this and show you me getting killed and subsequently me winning and drawing some games, make sure you subscribe, like, help promote the channel, and I really appreciate it. So let's get into the vid. I go d4. Let's see if it will load. Okay, I go d4. They go pawn to d5, bishop f4, knight to f6, pawn to e3, and knight b to d7. So pause right here. At this point in the tournament, you know, the jitters are out. The first few moves are played. I feel pretty good. My issue with playing d4 is I worry if someone plays a very aggressive counter-attack opening, which is something I have prepared against, but it's something I prefer to play positional. If I've talked about that before on my channel, I'm going to mention it again. I love playing slower games. Like, I can play attacking games, and I have a beautiful one in game 4 that I will show as well. So I can do both, but I definitely feel more comfortable doing this one. So when I go bishop d3, h3, all normal developmental moves, I'm feeling pretty good. The first thing here that I don't love is doing bx d6, and I'm taking it back with the c pawn, because I played against this online a couple times. I'm pretty sure I've had a position almost exactly the same as this. When they get this double pawn here, I don't do too good, because now they have another pawn forcing e5, because the idea of the London in general, white wants to get e4, black wants to get e5, but because they put their bishop on d6, I feel like I have to take. Now, it says I could have went there. My hesitation was after takes. I didn't like it. So I guess I wasn't supposed to do all of those moves. So assuming I go there and they do, oh, take with the pawn first. But even then, I just don't like how these are doubled. And I don't know. And then they can go c5. So that's why I felt like I had to take there. And obviously, incorrect. It was the second best move, but it wasn't that bad. I don't lose because of this. I castle next to the best move. They castle themselves. I go knight b to d2, pawn to e5, like I mentioned. Black's idea is to push to e5. Looks like mine's push to e4. But because they delayed pushing the c pawn, and when they went bishop d6, making me feels I had to take it. Although I didn't have to. As we saw, I could have went knight there. It did feel like it, because again, double pawns aren't ideal. They get these 2 pawns in the center, and I sit here wondering, at move 11, what did I do wrong? This is what I was thinking in the game. I must have messed up somewhere. I go bishop e2 and queen here to c7. And this move that I play next is, I think, why I lost. Now, as you'll see, I mess up much bigger later. As you see, I have some blunders and mistakes. But I think it stems from this move, because I took quite a bit of time and played queen b3. Now, you may be wondering, why is queen b3 such a bad move? It's the second best move in the eval bar. I would say it's more... One, I have not played this before. I played in London, obviously. I should not have went to a line that I haven't played before over the board. I think that was an issue. The second thing I would say is why I don't love this move is I was deciding between a4 and queen b3. So I did see the best move. And as you'll see, after knight here, queen up, again the second best move, but look at the eval bar. I'm finding the second best move in sort of a losing position. And I slide queen to h4. Now these are all the good moves, all best moves. If you've seen my content before, if you've seen my videos or been in my streams, I usually don't play with the queen like this. So I am a bit unfamiliar in what the ideas are. Another thing I would say is I do play a4, and I don't play it here. So I got a little bit out of body, out of character. It just feels like there's some weaknesses, and I saw the best move. I feel like I just picked the wrong one. They go rook over here to d8, and obviously I have some blunders later. But I think this is where it stems from, as just not seeing this before. Here they go knight to e4, knight c to e4, which is an inaccuracy. I'm here to tell you, it did not feel like that. I thought that I was losing here. My queen is so locked in, it actually almost gets trapped very shortly. And here I go rook a to d1. Now my thought process on this, let's see. Let's say I go a4 here. I saw, what did I see? I think it was like take. No, there's an issue here. Because there's oh no, I saw this. I saw them pushing. But actually, I guess that's not a no, outside of this hanging. This hanging was... No, wait, this isn't hanging, is it? Ah, so I just looked at that wrong. Because during the game, I was like, oh man, I can't allow D. And I was like, I can't allow it because eventually the rook would move. I don't know. Clearly I miscalculated. As I'm looking at it now, I can't even like formulate what I was thinking because it does not make sense. So clearly I miscalculated that, and I go rook a d1, which is a horrible move. It's an inaccuracy, but This is a horrible move given the position. They go back to d6, go pawn to a4, because I wanted to play it on move, what is this? On move 13, that's what I wanted to play. I wanted to play a4, or I was deciding between that and queen b3, and I went with it wrong, so I get it out later. And this is more psychological because I didn't play a move that I wanted to play, and I feel like I'm losing here, even before a4, like right here, I'm like, man, I'm losing right now. So I go for this move that I wanted to play earlier for the positional purpose of stopping this. The thing I would say, now I'm not the engine, and I'm not fully sure this is correct. I think the issue is this is just not a problem for me. Like if they were to get b5 in, that wouldn't be why I lose. I should have focused more on c4, even maybe g4, just pawn pushes on the side of the board that is getting attacked. They go bishop here, and I want to highlight something. If I just go here, my queen actually gets trapped after knight to f5. I can't go here, can't go here, obviously can't go there, can't go there, there, or there, and can't go there. So I had to go pawn to g4, and I actually thought that I had missed this previously, because I thought after a4, they could have just went here. Now, the problem is it doesn't work, because after queen g5, this knight is hanging. If they went pawn to g6, I can go knight to h4, and there's just no way to attack it right now, so it doesn't get taken, luckily. But it's not because I saw it. It just happened to work out that it didn't happen. But I do see it now, because I saw it before they went bishop c8. So I went a4, and if you don't play over the board tournament, their turn, they took a while to think. I guess just in general, like you play online, like when it's their time, like, oh man, like I missed this, but I'm like, oh, thankfully they can't go, and they see it, go bishop c8, and he had a visible reaction, so I think he also missed it after this. Like when he played, he's like, oh, like immediately, pretty much immediately, maybe not that exaggerated, but just like maybe he was calculating, because he killed me 94% accuracy. But we both missed out, I think, for a little bit. I go g4, I go b3, and I actually stabilize a bit. The best few moves for the next. I have 82% accuracy, so not like I played horrible, but you'll see shortly. I just have a huge miscalculation, and I'll get to that in a second. But I'll drop my queen back. I decided not to take. Now this is the best move. I'm not too mad at myself for this. Now, obviously I have hindsight. I have the engine now. But if you were to ask someone, yeah, you should give up this open file completely free. They're going to dominate it. This knight is still hanging, so what? It's saying e4, but then the pawn the pawn doesn't drop because of this. This just feels very loose to me. Like this is loose, this is loose, like this is one move away from being an issue. So yes, it was incorrect, but I'll at least say for this mistake, I give my thought process. Now some of the other ones I have, you'll see, like I can't really justify the same way, but that one at the very least I do understand why I didn't give him the open file. Now I have it, which ends up being useless, but it's kind of like chess. Like rules are rules, but you need to know when to break them, and I did not. I go knight h4, and at this point I'm feeling good. I got up and walked away, and they immediately went knight to e4. Now this is why I think chess is better played over the board, because psychological factors. Now I have this blunder here next, as you can see, knight to f5. You see it right here. But just to put into context, I did not see knight e4 whatsoever. Did not cross. I don't know why it didn't cross my mind. I was thinking, okay, what do they do? Maybe they go rook here, was my thought, and I'm right that that's winning. Oh no, not there. I didn't see fork. No, you can't go g6. I thought maybe like king over or something, but everything I see here is just winning for me, and I was feeding myself this information like, oh, this is good. But after knight to f5, I'm walking away, and I see in the corner of my eye, I see them move the piece. I'm like, oh, uh-oh. Like, how did they move so quick? This move that I was so confident in playing, I thought I was going to turn around and win, and they go knight to e4. Now, this is not even the best move. But as you can see here, every best move, I'm still losing. Now, guess which one I played? The blunder, knight f5. Now, I'll say queen f3 is the best. I saw it. It just, come on. Like, how? I guess not how. Why would I have done this? I guess the issue is that after queen c7, queen f5, is I'm threatening here. So I did miss this maneuver, and that's on me as a player, but not perfect, so I'm not going to kill myself for that. I go knight f5, looking to counterattack the queen. However, this runs the issue of queen to c, or this is not really the issue. And then the unfortunate next two moves, queen h5. So the thought process of queen h5 was I calculated a line in which I sacrificed, and my calculation was actually correct. However, I will show my calculation, but I missed a move in the calculation, which made it incorrect. So I guess my calculation was wrong, But it's not that I miscalculated the move they play, I just missed it, which I think is a little different. I guess that's a miscalculation, but it's not. Well, you'll see. So here's what I do, and this is what I saw. So I saw King F8. Well, first let me explain. This doesn't work because of Queen G6, and I knew they weren't going to play that. I was like, oh, maybe they play it, maybe they mess up, but this is obviously they weren't going to play that. So I calculated King F8. Now what I saw actually happens for most of the moves. I saw this. I should have actually taken. Oh wow! I completely. So wait, if I were to take that, what about? Oh no, what? No, I would not have done that. Anyways, here, and I calculated knight to e here and king h2. And I was like, okay, there's nothing they can do here because of this king g3. This is checkmate in 1, and there's no way for them to continually check me. What I miss, however, is they don't have to go knight here to keep the checks alive. So I calculated from like queen h5 to this. So about 6 or 7 moves I did anticipate correctly. But what I miss here is knight to e1 check. Wait, no, sorry. Knight to d2 check, which loses the game. Now, when he played this, like, oh, I was like, huh, like I completely miscalculated this position. And it kind of sucks. It's one of those where I'm not mad at myself necessarily because sometimes that happens, miscalculations. My calculation was correct. I missed a move, but it sucks to miss moves. It sucks to lose always. I go king forward, check, check, and I will say beautiful checkmate, knight to f3. This is disgusting. This is truly, I got killed here. This was my only loss of the tournament, and this person did end up going 4.5 out of 5. And I will say, the last game I didn't watch, they were playing someone with 4. They had 4 and they're playing someone with 2.5 because going in the last round he had 4 points. So he probably didn't have much motivation to try and win. He already pretty much secured. He secures first place with the draw, I'll say. So maybe he had the ability to go 5-0, but it's like, there's no point of risking it. Just made a draw, got the money, got the win. So, and which could not have happened. Maybe he played the person and they played well, but that's saying that is a possibility going to the last round. So they had the potential to go 5-0. So it feels pretty good to this be the only game that I lost. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will have all other 4 games out this week. I'm probably going to do 1 a day, maybe 2 a day. It depends. See how I'm feeling. But yeah, this is the first one, and I hope you enjoyed. And stay around for the next ones.